It's an in-depth exploration of Vincent van Gogh's unconventional path to becoming one of the world's most recognizable artists in the world. Becoming Van Gogh is an exhibition of more than 70 of his paintings and drawings. More than 60 public and private collections contributed to this exhibition. And Denver is the only place you'll be able to see it, so it's very exciting, and we'll be talking with the curator of that show on Tuesday on 7 News at 11. But right now, a familiar face for us, Cathy is the lead buyer at Tattered Cover, which is one of our most respected bookstores, not just in Denver, but the region and the country. And you've brought books, Cathy, to enhance the experience of going to Becoming Van Gogh.
I have, and I am so excited about this exhibit, and we should be so proud to have it here. And the curator, Timothy Standring, was the co-editor of the first book I'm going to show, which is called Becoming Van Gogh, after the show. And it is a very comprehensive view of his work, including the works in the show and many that are not. And it talks about his influences. And I have one spread to show. These are both works by Van Gogh, and you can see they're very different. Use of the same kinds of color, but very different styles, one more Oriental, one more European. The next one is the biography that came out last year, Van Gogh, The Life. This is a very in-depth, highly acclaimed biography that goes into his romantic life, the inspirations behind his work, and his mental illness. So this is a great accompaniment to the show. Then I have Van Gogh Letters. There are lots of collections of his letters. I chose this one because it has pictures in it, which I thought would be really nice, but it's 150 letters and 250 works of art. And again, this talks about the influences on him. And the Asian painting is by Gogh, who was a great, he influenced Van Gogh. You can see the similarities in the work and style.
Well, that brings up a good point, Cathy, because this exhibition at the Denver Art Museum is not just his own works, but some of the other artists to whom he was responding.
Exactly. So you could really see how his work developed and earlier works that influenced him, including Japanese painters. So that's
wonderful.
Very fun. Then Clyfford Still. We have the Clyfford Still Museum here.
Right.
Right now there's the Vincent Clyfford exhibit at the Still Museum, and Van Gogh was a great influence on Still, who was one of the founders of abstract expressionism. So what I'd like to show here is an earlier work by Still, which is a little more on the Van Gogh side, large brush strokes, but more representational. And then we've got later works which are completely abstract.
Wonderful.
Just beautiful use of color again.
Wonderful. Cathy, I need to interrupt for a second and let our people in the booth know that I am not getting any audio cues, so I don't know where we are on time, so please alert the photographer. We're running out of time. Okay, and our last two
the last two are for children. The first one is Van Gogh and the Sunflowers, which is the story of Van Gogh through the eyes of a little boy that he met. And then the last one is very fun. It's the Vincent van Gogh coloring book.
Oh my.
It's for children of all ages. I love it too. You can color outside the lines, and here's an example. They talk about a piece. Here's his famous portrait when he'd cut off his ear, and then there's lots of space for you to draw or paint your own self-portrait. But every page gives you an opportunity to learn about his work and also create something on your own.
That is wonderful and would be a great holiday gift, because this show actually goes beyond into the new year, doesn't it?
13 weeks.
Okay.
So into the new year, yes.
All right. Thanks so much, Cathy. And if you weren't able to catch all these titles, don't despair, because I'm going to put this information and a link to this interview on my Facebook page. But right